Hello everyone. Today we will do question number 14 of exercise 2.5. So question 14 is, without actually calculating the cubes, find the value of each of the following. So the first part is minus 12 cube plus 7 cube plus 5 cube. So here we are not supposed to find the cubes and just to add them, but we have to solve them without actually calculating the cubes. It means we have to use the identity. So let us see, if I'll take this as A, this as B and 5 as C. So let us see, if A is minus 12, B is 7 and C is 5. So let us check if A plus B plus C is coming 0. Let us see, minus 12 plus 7 plus 5 equals to 0. So minus 12 plus 12 give us 0. So yes, it is coming 0. So if A plus B plus C is 0, then this is the 10th identity, 11th last identity, that if A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is always equal to 3ABC. So I have already told you about the advanced identities. So this is the last identity of the chapter of the exercise, that if A plus B plus C is 0. So first of all, in these type of sums, we are not supposed to find the cube of these numbers, rather we have to find the sum of these numbers. So here A is the base, we have to take the base. Here A is minus 12, B is 7, C is 5. So we'll check the sum of ABC. If ABC, the sum of ABC is coming 0, then we can write that if A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is always equal to 3ABC. So it means 3, what is A? Minus 12, what is B? 7, and what is C? 5. So minus 36 into 35. So if I multiply it, I'll get it minus 1260. So this is the answer of first part. Similarly, second part is 28 cube plus minus 15 cube plus minus 13 cube. In the same way, here we have to take A as 28, B as minus 15 and C as minus 13. So let us check the sum of these numbers. 28 plus minus 15 plus minus 13. So 28 minus 15 minus 13 gives us 28 minus 28 equal to 0. So here you can see the sum is again the sum of A and ABC is coming 0. So again, if A plus B plus C is 0, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube is always equal to 3ABC. It means 3 into, what was A? A was 28, B was, A is 28, B is minus 15 and C is minus 13. So 28 3s are 84 into minus 15 into minus 13, minus minus cancel, and the product will be coming minus 16380. So this is the answer of second part of 14th question. Now let us see question number 15. Give possible expressions for the length and breadth of each of the following rectangles in which their areas are given. So we are given area. There are two parts. We are given area. So we have to factorize them. We have to factorize these expressions, and after factorizing we'll get two factors. Since the degree is 2, we'll get two factors, and one factor will be length and the other factor will be breadth. So let us see how to do it. First part is 25a square minus 35a plus 12. So this is area. Area is given. So let us factorize it. So the method to factorize is splitting the middle term. We have to split the middle term, and splitting the middle term methods you have already done. Middle term is minus 35 and the product of 25 and 12, first and last term. First and last term is 300 plus 300. So it means we have to find two factors. We have to find two numbers whose sum or difference gives us minus 35 and whose product gives us 300 plus 300. So if I take minus 12 and minus 15, So you can see minus minus plus, I'll get minus 35, and minus 20 into minus 15, minus minus cancel, 20 15s are 300. So the two numbers can be minus 20 and minus 15. So let us see, the first and last term will remain same, and we have to split the middle term. So minus 35a will be written as minus 20a minus 15a, because minus 35 will be splitted into two numbers, minus 20 and minus 15. So now take out common from these two terms. So here you can see 25 and 20, we can take 5 common and 1a will come out. So 5a minus 4 will be left. Here we can take out 3 common. So we are left with 5a minus 4. So again 5a minus 4 is common. So we are left with 5a minus 3. So one possible outcome for length is equal to 5a minus 4 units. So here we can take this as length and this as breadth, or this as length and this as breadth. So any possible way you can take out. So breadth will be 5a minus 3 units. As you can see, we have now two factors. After factorizing this area, we get two factors, and out of these two factors, one will be length and other will be breadth. So in such cases, in such sums, you have to factorize them by splitting the middle term method. Alright, so second part is 35y square plus 13y minus 12. Again we have to split the middle term. So here we have to see the two numbers gives us plus 13, and the product should be 35 into minus 12. 35 into minus 12 is 420. So minus 420 we need. Product should be minus 420 and sum should be 13. So I think 28 and 15. 28 minus 15 gave us 13, and 28 into minus 15 will give us minus 420. So these are the two numbers, 28 and minus 15. So 35 square and last term will be same. So in middle, 13y will be written as 28y minus 15y. So out of these two, again take out common. So here you can see 7y will be common, 5y plus 4 minus, here you can see 3 is common, 5y plus 4. So again 5y plus 4 is common, and 7y minus 3 is in the another bracket. So you can see length can be 5y plus 4 units and breadth can be 7y minus 3 units. Again you can see we have the degrees, highest degree is 2. So it means we will get two factors. Out of these two factors, one will be length and other will be breadth. So this completes your question number 15. Now let us see question number 16. Question number 16 is on the similar way to question number 15. Only the difference is in those sums we are given area, here we are given volume. So what are the possible expressions for the dimensions of cuboids whose volumes are given below? So we have volume, it means we have to find the three dimensions as length, breadth and height. So let us see how to do it. First part is 3x, volume is 3x square minus 12x. So again we have to factorize it, we have to find its factors. So we can take out, you can see 3 is common and 1x is common. So we are left with x minus 4. So it can be written as 3 into x minus 4. So one possible outcome can be outcome for length can be 3 units, breadth can be x units, and height can be x minus 4 units. So these are the three, because we know volume of cuboid is L into B into H. So we have three factors. So out of these three factors, one will be length, other will be breadth, and third one will be height. So these are the possible dimensions of cuboid. Next part is second part is 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k. Now you can see 12 out of 12, 8 and 20, I can take 4 common and k is common in all the three. So I can take out 4k common. So I'm left with the 3y square plus 2y minus 5. Now again it has, this is a expression with degree 2. So we have to split it by middle terms. We have to factorize it by splitting the middle term. So 3y square, again we need the two numbers whose sum gives us plus 2 and the product will give us minus 15. So 2 and minus 15. So plus 2, it means I need 5y minus 3y, because plus 5 and minus 3 gives me plus 2 and 5 into minus 3 gives minus 15. Now you can see, so out of these two we'll take out common, y will be common, 3y plus 5, and here minus 1 will be common, 3y plus 5. So it will be written as 3y plus 5 and y minus 1. Now you can see these are the three factors, so the length will be 4k units, breadth will be 3y plus 5 units, and height will be y minus 1 unit. So these are the possible dimensions of the cuboid. So first one will be length, another will be breadth, and third one will be height. So this completes your question 16 as well as your exercise 2.5. So complete your exercise 2.5, all question number 1 to 16. Thank you.